Good morning. It is 8:24 and I just got home from dropping my husband off at work. If I look like shit this morning, it's because I feel like shit. Um, Bella and Minnie were trying to hump each other basically all night long, and they were fighting as they were doing it. So I barely slept. I maybe got a couple hours of sleep, which is ridiculous. Today is the last day of freedom, so to speak. Um, I start my two classes in my first term of my bachelor's degree in health sciences. And I'm going to make a separate video talking more about it and kind of like what I plan to do with my bachelor's degree once I get it, and like future plans and all that stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that video coming soon. Unless it's already been posted, because sometimes I mix up which vlogs should be posted before other videos. So I apologize if you get videos that are sometimes out of order. It's not done purposely, but my eyes are burning, my whole body hurts because I barely got any sleep. But good morning. So I've really been struggling with my intermittent fasting this week. Today's Wednesday, and I stuck to my fast to the hours that I was supposed to fast on Monday, but then yesterday I quit early because I wasn't feeling good, and so I decided to just quit early. So instead of the 20-hour fast that I was supposed to be doing, I ended up only doing 13 hours and 30 minutes, which is still a good amount of time. I think I got 2 hours in ketosis or something according to the app that I use. I use a couple of different apps. One like gives me the fasting plan and like the times that I should be following, and then the other app is more like social interaction. It's more like a social network type app for people who fast, or for people who do intermittent fasting, I should say. But it's so hard to not go into the kitchen right now and eat the Papa John's pizza that's left over. Like, I'm hungry right now. I really want a chai latte, and I really want some Papa John's pizza that we got for dinner last night. So I like have no motivation to fast, and I actually gained 3 pounds since last week, which I know is kind of a bad indicator of how things are going. But anyways, I'm struggling. So I ended up ending my fast for my intermittent fasting 2 hours early, because my stomach was actually starting to hurt. And like I told you guys earlier this morning, I'm actually not feeling that good today. But I have a job interview tomorrow morning now, for a housekeeping position. So we'll see how that goes. That's at 11:30, and tomorrow's also my first day of classes, like I also mentioned earlier. But for lunch, well, an early lunch, I had pizza, the Papa John's pizza. We got 2 pizzas because yesterday was Tuesday, and so I don't know if this is every Papa John's, but our local Papa John's has a Tuesday only special where you can get one large 5-topping pizza or specialty pizza and get a second pizza of equal or lesser value for free. So that's what we got. We got a cheesesteak pizza, a Philly cheesesteak pizza, and then we got a pizza that had extra cheese, spinach, beef, green peppers, and onions on it. So I don't know, but I'm hoping that this interview goes good tomorrow, because it would be nice to have another second income coming in. I really just don't feel like CNA work is feasible for me right now, because of my health. And I don't think I told you guys, but we actually downsized with our babies. We were able to get rid of 9 rat babies. We just donated them to one of the pet stores in the area, because the pet store where we actually got the rats from, and they came to us pregnant, they told us originally that we could bring the baby rats back to them if the females that we got from them were in fact pregnant, and it turns out they were. But we have been calling every few days for the last couple of weeks, or the last few weeks actually, because the baby rats were born December 16th, and then they told us that they wouldn't take them back until the babies were weaned, obviously. So once they were weaned, we had been calling every few days, and they kept telling us they didn't have room for them. So we called another pet store in the area, and they took 9 of them. So now we have 4 babies and the 2 mothers left. I just realized that I have not received one W-2, and I have to get multiple because of the places that I worked. Some of these places do online W-2s, and I've tried to log in to get the info from them, but for whatever reason it says that my login information is incorrect, or that I have to speak to my employer about gaining access to the online whatever, and I feel like I shouldn't have to go through all this. Like, if you're going to make me sit there on the phone and try to talk to people so that I can get the information, so that I can file my taxes, just send out a fucking paper. Like, I'm getting frustrated. My husband has received 2 of his already, and he worked at 3 or 4 different places. So he only needs 2 more, and I haven't received any of mine. So I can't even begin to file my taxes yet. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's really starting to frustrate me. And I'm kind of getting worried because as of the day that I'm filming this, it's January 29th. So